Hello everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. Welcome back to the shop deep in the heart of beautiful East Texas. And today, got a little mail call. The January sack from 6 Cents Fishing. This is Heavy Z Fishing. So everybody out there that, let's say you're not really in the fishing game or you've been living under a rock for a long time, 6 Cents makes arguably the best baits on the market. I know in my opinion, they definitely have the best quality components, meaning split rings, hooks, straight out of the box, real sticky trebles. Don't even have to worry about changing them out, at least I don't. Love them. And so they have a sack that they give out every month. Everybody knows the 6 Cents sack. And if you remember, let's just say about a year ago, they had a few different tiers, a few different options for you to choose from. Well, then here lately, they said, we're revamping the sack and you get one option and one option alone. So this is the option you can get from 6 Cents, and it's about a $40 value. And we're about to jump into this and see exactly what they got. Now, this is January, cold water fishing, so I'm hoping to see a Provoke, hard jerk bait would be fabulous. I know they just launched a spinnerbait, the Divine spinnerbait. That would be really dope to see. And then of course some of the newer soft plastics, the Bongo, and then the Juggle minnow would also be cool. And then of course, never go wrong, crankbaits, lipless, stuff like that. But we'd really like to see jerkbait, spinnerbait, and maybe some bongos. So without further ado, dun dun dun, we are gonna reach straight in and grab something. Okay, so this is exciting. This is one of their newer, I don't know how new it is. I don't have one yet, but this is a lipless crankbait. This is the Duke 65 premium lipless crankbait, 5/8 ounce, 2-inch bait, and it's a really dope color. It's called Ghost Mudbug. So I don't really know anything about the Duke, and it's funny, I don't really throw that many lipless crankbaits, but I like them. I need to start throwing more of them. There's just so many baits out there to throw. So the Duke 65, 5/8 of an ounce. So first off, it's awesome. I don't really know. I know they have the Quake and the Thud. This looks like a little more streamlined. Let's give you a little glance of that right there. So that color is absolutely dope. 5/8 ounce, and it's got that looks like a mud bug right there. And then the belly is almost translucent. You can almost see through it. And like I said, good quality, sticky trebles. That's a dope bait. I really like that. I can get on board with that one. All right, so that's the Duke 65. I like that. Good job, 6 Cents so far. Let's dive right into it. A 6 Cents finesse jig, 5/16 ounce, black and blue. I mean, hey, it is what it is. You can run down to your local academy or even sometimes Walmart and get these all day, every day. Nothing special there. Here we go, a Crush Mini 25X. I feel like we got this exact same one in the last sack or something very similar. Another crankbait. Now, I told myself I was gonna have an open mind because the last few sacks have just been mediocre. I mean, they launched new baits and they don't put the new baits into the sack. I take that back. About a few months ago, they did put the F4 flat-sided crank in there. But this is just a tiny square bill. I didn't even look at the color. Candy Citrus Shad. I'm sorry, I'm having tough time speaking today. So there you go, greenback, a little small, tiny. You probably have to throw it on a spinning rod. It is what it is. I can get that at Academy or Walmart. Next, a Curve Finesse Square Bill. Okay, maybe a little better. Curve Finesse Square Bill. Yet again, another small crankbait. And the color is Crawfish Nook. Now, I will say, I haven't seen this color before. It is dope. And honestly, I would have been a lot happier if it would have been the deeper diver Curve 55, the one that dives, has the actually longer bill, dives like 5 to 9 feet or something like that. It's just another tiny square bill. But I will say the color is absolutely killer. That is Crawfish Nook. I'm really digging that color, but you know, it is what it is. Another tiny square bill. Next on the list is a Crush 50X, okay? Shocker, right? You're gonna get a Crush 50X. Still no jerkbait, still no spinnerbait, still no bongos. If you know 6 cents, you know the Crush 50X. It's a good crankbait, good square bill, but it seems like you get 2 or 3 of those every sack. Shad Drone. I'm very disappointed so far in the sack. This is the worst one yet. Shad Drone, even though it's good, it's 6 cent stuff, but it's like, dude, 40 bucks. Might be time to go back to Monster Bass. So there's another Crush 50. Okay, so Crush 50, Crush 25, a little tiny square bill, and I can look in here. Next, and last but not least, see, it doesn't feel like there's a lot in there either. We got a pack of prawns and green pumpkin. You know the prawns, it is what it is. I can get that at Walmart or Academy. Sorry, not Walmart, I can't get it at Academy. And a pack of 6 cents aught flipping hooks and 4/0. There's the sack. That is the worst sack I have ever gotten from the 6 cents. I can literally, like I said, roll down to Academy and buy everything here except for the Duke. So the Duke is the only thing that makes this sack, in my opinion, worthwhile. I give this sack a 2 out of 10, maybe even a 1 out of 10. No, we'll give it a 2 out of 10. Very, very disappointed. 6 cents, you were supposed to revamp the sack. Right? There is no revamping going on. I've had 6 cent sacks when you had all the 3 options years ago. And then I got Monster Bass stuff, and now I got 6 cent stuff again. And it's just, now, you know, at the end of the day, they are 6 cents crankbaits. So, I mean, they are good baits. But it's like, where are all of these new baits y'all are launching? Where's the spinnerbait? Dude, where's the provoke? Where's the jerkbait? It's January. It's cold water fishing. Now, I can see the finesse jig, but I feel like we've gotten a finesse jig before. And it is what it is. And then the prawns and the flipping hooks, I mean, yeah, that's cool. That's great. I like it. But I'm not throwing that stuff right now. That's just me. I'm throwing jerkbaits. I'm throwing swim baits, big swim baits, going slow. Throw some sweeps in there, some whales. I love the whale swim baits. It's just, it doesn't seem like 6 cents is taking into consideration the time of year that these sacks are coming out. Like, this is January. I mean, and granted, you can take this stuff. Maybe I'm just on my soapbox. You can take this stuff and go out and catch fish right now. Absolutely, you can. It's just not really the way that I do it. And so, you know, that's me on my soapbox. It's still 6 cents. It's still quality. Like, I will throw these baits sometime, somewhere. But it's just like, with these little guys, I mean, I got to take a spinning setup probably to throw that little guy. And I'm not taking a spinning setup. If y'all have watched any of our videos before, you know I hate the spinning reels. I mean, I'll take it every once in a while. I could get away with one of my small, like, jerkbait rods, crankbait rods, throw that. And then, of course, the Crush Mini. Now, I don't know if we really went over that color that much on that guy, but that is dope. That is a dope color, and it's a great square bill. But I've never gotten any deep diving crankbaits in the 6 cent sack, like a C10. Give me a C10, something to get down there past, 10, 12 feet would be awesome. This curved square bill, give me the deeper diver one, because I really like those a lot. But anyway, so that's the 6 cents sack for the month of January. Disappointed. 2 out of 10. Hey, 6 cents. Maybe y'all can do a little better next month. Hey, but thank you for tuning in. I'm Dylan Zamalik with Heavy Z Fishing, and I will catch you on the flip side. Peace.